Hey, as promised, here I am back again. So, if you didn't go over and do the future self visualization meditation over on the Oracle Fest YouTube, I would highly recommend you go do that. It's interesting because I'm doing the meditation, closing my eyes, receiving insight, but also guiding. So, I will say that's a bit of a different experience. And what I might do is before I go to sleep tonight, I might go do a listen of the meditation, listen to myself, just so I can be more in a physically present place, listening and receiving. However, I did also get some messages from the future self activation and visualization. It was a really beautiful image. It felt like to go into what, for me, it looked more like I was walking down steps into a cave, and it was sort of like a deep pool of water in the cave. And the version of myself who exited was about in her 60s. And early on in my journey, in my early 20s, I was visited by this future self many, 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 many times in dreams. And it was a huge reason why I got started on my healing path in general for myself, but also to help others. Because I wasn't even thinking, I wasn't even close to that at that time. I was in a very deep time of darkness and internal anguish. And this future self, she always looked so like sun glowy, and she had dirt on her face and wrinkle lines from smiling and laughing so much in her life. And she showed up with like a relaxed attitude that I had no idea how to acquire at that age. And it seemed like she'd really figured things out and found happiness. And it continued, any visitation I received from her continued to reassure me that that was in my future. And today's meeting with her, it felt like the same type of version of me, the same being that I'd seen all those years ago. And today it really felt like she was settled looking at me, and knowing that I was on track. And it was very reassuring. Her advice for me had a lot to do with opening up to love and opening up to what life is offering me and celebrating and beginning to dance with it. She was helping me see that I already am aware that so much of what my current phase of my journey is stepping into a deeper embodying of what it looks like to be in one's own truth and alignment. And for me, embodying the shamanic artist role has felt like a massive undertaking. And so to embody being an artist and to feel it and to know it down to my roots and to see it in myself, there's a lot of disconnects. There's a lot of, but I'm not, but over here I'm not, or, but I'm not ready for this, so I guess it doesn't count. There's a lot of just discrediting the process. And she reminded me how before I was so many steps back. I had no idea. And so she's just saying it's one of those times. And so, like, I just want you to enjoy the journey, because she's like, you're doing so well. Please just continue to try enjoying the journey. That feels like a huge mission, because it can be so easy to take ourselves seriously and put expectations and criticisms forward as some sort of twisted means of encouraging oneself, when really it's so encouraging to simply feel free and to simply feel joy, and to she was showing me like it's important to dance and to move this through you. And that's part of the embodiment work, is to be enjoying the life that you've created for yourself and that has been created ahead of you and before you. One of the gifts that she gave me um, was like a crown of starlight. And this crown of starlight, it was she said it was a constellation crown, because a gift and strength that I have is being able to help groups come together, help people come together for a common cause or need, and to inspire, similar to how people will look up to the stars with like awe and wonder. And I love the story behind constellations. I'm always so curious. That is how people are feeling towards me and how they look towards me. And so that was a really, because I was just staring at the stars last night, feeling like how beautiful it is, this connectedness, this interconnectedness. And so she reminded me that this is a gift that I have an awareness of how to bring people back to this feeling of interconnectedness. And of course, through the Oracle Fest work, that is becoming more and more apparent to myself as well. It's also in my human design. My human design environment is markets. So apparently I'm meant to be in market environments and groups and things, which my introverted side probably is like, really? But it is, it's something that comes naturally. Another strength that she pointed out that I need for this next stretch of my journey is speaking. Speaking, and what was the other one? She said, you're good at speaking, communicating deeply. Oh, what was the other one? Sure, it'll come back after I'm done this recording. So sorry to leave you in suspense, but it's just not coming back to my brain now. All the more reason for me to go and take a deeper dive with it before I go to sleep tonight. So I would also recommend that to anyone. If there's anything within this past week that you feel like you didn't quite grasp or get the juice out of, go back and revisit it, right? Use this as a review day. Allow yourself to go and receive even more from this journey. So I really enjoy the practice of connecting to a future self, and I don't actually stop to do it as often as I personally would like to. And so this has been a really nice invitation tonight to be able to explore that. I look forward to another meeting with my future self, and then I'll be back tomorrow morning. I think whenever I go live and it's later at night, it's confusing to go between the days, and so I'll just start tomorrow morning. That'll be day 9 of our Trust in Your Visions journey. If you are in the Trusting Your Visions pathway, if you've purchased your ticket, you're going to get the replays, you're going to get the guide, you're going to get access to the WhatsApp group and to our live Q&As after any of the YouTube lives that I do, which we will have 1 or 2 more this week, actually, so I'll announce those soon as well. Then anyways, you just wait out for the email. I'll be sending out the week 2 journal momentarily, probably within the next hour. And then, of course, as we go on throughout the week, any questions that arise, any challenges, if you're feeling like you're getting in your own way, I'd love to help you get out of it and truly trust your visions and your intuition once and for all. And finally, one more note. The early bird tickets are now on sale for Oracle Fest Online. The big Oracle Fest Online is January 30th to February 2nd. We're going to have 44 or more speakers. We have panel discussions. We have each of them sharing insights and activations. There's ceremony throughout our event. It's 4 days, full on. You get all the replays if you purchase this ticket. It's $333. It is so, so, so worth it because this is something that can last you all year. And if that feels like a lot to chew on right now, but you are interested in joining Oracle Fest and the Trusting Your Visions journey and any of the other little things that we're doing as well, what you could consider is $77 a month. $77 a month with the Star All Access Pass allows you full access to the replays, to our big Oracle Fest event, and to all our little podium events, which will probably not be as little as of next year. This was our first year, and I'm very, very, very blessed to continue bringing Oracle Fest up and into the world. It feels like something that we truly need, which is just to be in a place which is spiritually open-minded and to have lots of different subjects all together, sharing the stage to honor the inner oracle within all of us and to help empower inner oracles worldwide. So go check that out, oraclefest.com. Would love to see you there. It's going to be so major. My life has been forever changed by experiencing these Oracle Fest events myself. And I know from many, many of the attendees, it's been transformative, activating, enlightening, and inspiring. And so this is the big kahuna. This is the real deal where all of us all come together on Oracle Mountain online January 30th to February 2nd. And again, early bird tickets are on now until November 1st. So see you there.